So here we have the Nissan Qashqai N connector automatic on a 66 plate. Going to start off by looking around the outside of the car, and then we'll hop in and run through some controls on the inside. But from the outside you can see it's a 5-door car with alloy wheels and tinted windows. Let's start off inside the boot and then work our way around the rest of the car from there. As we approach the boot, you'll see we've got reversing sensors. Plenty of boot space as well, along with that 60-40 split folding rear seat. And then the boot space can be further increased by lifting, and if you wish to, removing these two tray sections. Okay, so we're just going to work our way back round to the front of the car, and then we'll hop in and run through some controls on the inside. But now that we've done a full circle of it, you can see it's in excellent condition the whole way round. Just briefly before we climb in, I think it's well worth seeing the interior from this exterior point of view. There's plenty to run through on the dashboard, so let's hop in and we'll do that now. Okay, so now that we're inside the car, we're going to start with the dials. On the left-hand side, we have the rev counter, and on the right-hand side, the speedometer and fuel gauge. In the middle, you can see the total miles for this car, which are 15,128. The information displayed above that can be changed using buttons on the steering wheel. So at the moment, there's a digital readout for the speedometer. You can change that information for various different menus, as you can see, and eventually we'll get back round to the beginning again. Backing out to the steering wheel. The button I was using just a moment ago is over here. We've also got stereo controls over on that side as well. On the right hand side of the steering wheel, we've got cruise control and speed limiter, and the ability to answer and end phone calls. That is, of course, once you've paired up the phone, and that's done over on the touchscreen in the center here. So first of all, hit the phone button, and then you can hit connect, and then pair new device and follow the instructions on screen from there. We're not going to do that right now. When it comes to the radio, we've got DAB, FM and AM, as you can see. If you want to listen to your own music, you can do that via the CD player, which is just there. This car's got auxiliary and USB inputs, and you can stream music wirelessly via Bluetooth audio as well. On top of all of that, we've got satellite navigation. There's a full video showing how that works on both our website and on our Facebook page, so it's well worth checking those out. And we have a 360 parking camera. If I put the car into reverse, you'll see on the right hand side we've got the reverse camera, and on the left hand side a bird's eye view of exactly where this car is parked and the space that it's parked in right now. It goes a couple of steps further than that as well. If you press the camera button, you get a front facing camera and the bird's eye view, a front facing camera and the front passenger side wheel. So with all of those cameras, it does make it very easy to park this car. Working our way down, we've got the dual zone climate control, so you can adjust the passenger and driver temperatures, fan speed up and down from here. You can determine where you'd like the air to be directed. When you're happy with all of those settings, that button turns the air conditioning off or back on again. Or you can hit auto, and the car will maintain those temperatures by taking control of the fan speed for you. You can hear it doing that now, and you can override that whenever you wish to turn auto back off again. And this button will recirculate the air that's in the car. That's a great way of heating it up or cooling it down quickly, depending on the temperature that you set within the car, of course. Below that section, we have a 12-volt charging socket underneath that cap, the electronic handbrake, the fully automatic gearbox, and then inside the central armrest, a second 12-volt charging socket and the auxiliary and USB inputs. The last thing I wanted to talk about is the panoramic glass roof on this car. So the sunblind is closed at the moment. There's a button just there. Give that a push, and that will open all the way to the back of the rear seats. And as you can see, that lets in a huge amount of extra light. Looks great on a day like today as well. All that leaves me to say is thank you for taking the time to watch this video. If you'd like to come and see the car in person and have a test drive, please feel free to call any of our MJA sites. We'd love to hear from you soon.